Welcome guys to another video. Dax here. This is the only round rather of historic one rounders. Just got her done, getting her recorded. We're gonna get her posted up. Definitely had a good round, lots of eagles. You're gonna want to stick around for this one. Alright, be sure to like, subscribe. You know the drill, baby. Yes, I did an awkward double thumbs up. We're gonna forget about that. Catch you in the next one.
Give it to me like.
Alright guys, this round's at Muirfield Village GC golf course, 2K25 Masterclass. If I said that right, I don't know how else I'd say it. Looks like we're on the front tees, pin 3, medium wind, normal fairways and green firmness, so not a lot of bounce. Should be pretty normal greens for lack of a better term. Anyway, green speed medium. You know, we'll check it more when we get in there, probably around the 120 mark. Could be a little less, could be a little more. But let's get it going. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Love y'all. All right, guys, let's get it going here. Hole 1 here on Historic One Rounders. My buddy Night Train Lane does that one. Night Train Dan, Night Train D. Giving him like 17 nicknames right now. There's no sense not to go for this one. Worst case, we should be in that bunker or the rough, or maybe this bunker's short. Give it a little topspin, a little down on the right stick. Utilize your rollout because we know they're going to be fairly slow greens. I probably should have checked them, but I'm already set up on my shot now, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot because it's not going to make a big difference. I know they're going to be around the 120 mark most likely. Let's go ahead and shoot. Not the best swing, but not the worst swing. Just needed to stay right here. Yeah. Kind of had a feeling I wasn't going to carry as far as I thought I was wanted to, or as far as I wanted to there. But you know, sometimes that's going to happen. Just get up here and hit a good flop up here. All right, it's going to run a little, especially because it's above you. Lower trajectory and all. Go up 2 for the 7. 90%, so 2 more, and then a little to the left, and then add 1 and a smidge, almost a full swing. If you overswing a little, it should be fine. Not the best swing, but I don't warm up here, so this is kind of me. This is my warm-up round right here. So yeah, so don't judge me because this is my warm-up round. And like I said, 121s, I was right on the money. Not going to break early, going to break late. That's pretty much the rule of thumb here, because you're going to hit them hard. I haven't hit these in a while.
Ooh, wish I could have given you that one.
Yeah, I was kind of worried
Right,
that was going to happen. We'll lock these in. 121s are kind of tricky, especially if you haven't played them in a while. Yeah, that's a bad miss on my part, but we're just going to make up for it, you know? You got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes the bad outweighs the good.
I think you know what to do.
These are going to be a lot of drivable holes, so anything not low is going to feel like a loss. Which, you know, this is one thing I like about these when you set these up. It's a lot of risk reward. Obviously here we want to play the wind. We want to get some backspin. Let's see. Play a little bit of a fade into this. I underplayed the wind a little last time, so let's make sure we respect it. And once again, worst case, you underplay the wind, you end up in that bunker. Just make sure you make a good shot here. There we go. That should be a pretty solid shot.
Power into that one.
Just get some spin here. They're already slow. Just give me a putt here. Or a chip, either way. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that.
Proud of you.
Get an eagle look to maybe make up for that first hole.
This one's going pretty hard left to right.
Let's see. I don't want to hit it too hard because you're already hitting it so much harder on these slower greens because they're slower. Just like real life, you got to hit the ball harder. So when you add a little power, you're hitting it that much harder. It takes longer to slow down. You almost have to treat these putts like a chip. And once again, it's a time thing when you're putting, to me. Early on, it's not going to want to break much, but then it's going to break quite a bit at the end. That's pretty much how these work. Just because, I mean, you'll watch this ball, it'll scoot through this first little break, and then it'll start turning. Haven't hit one of these putts in a while. Yeah, didn't even play enough there. But
Setting up
your
here
foot
with
lie is going to take it a
425.
little bit, but it's not going to take it as much as maybe a fast green
Okay,
would.
that'll bring it down to
It's
100.
kind of confusing, really. It's a lot of science. Let's just say that.
Right in our
A
face
lot
on
of
this one.
science. All right, and here's one with no trajectory that can get pretty tricky. But I think we can make a run at this, maybe. I think a 4-iron still gets over, but I don't like the 4-iron in that case. I'd have to hit a 2-iron, and then I really don't think it's going to get over. So, as much as I want to go for this, because I really do think it would probably get over that, I just don't know. Because with full backspin, it would flight more. I mean, I could play it over here more, but... I mean, I really want to try something. I don't know how much draw that really is. And if it's enough to go... No, it's not enough to go around that tree. I think the smart thing here is just secure the bird. You know, obviously you want to try to go for something here, but just secure the bird and, you know, it is what it is. Don't have to hit a great shot out there. Just get yourself a shot in at the green.
All right, this one's about 85 yards out.
That's one of those where if you can see your trajectory, I would play with it and make it, pretty much make it work. These are slow greens. You're not going to spin them very much. They're just going to want to stop. It'll spin some, but not a lot. And, you know, obviously yellow-red slope's going to move. I mean, it's a given. I'm sure you know that. All right, a little 92% swing. I'll just lock in here for a second. All right, there we go. Little curl at the top, but saved it at the end.
Oh, this is looking good. That's
yeah, a little bit of spin back, but nothing too crazy.
This one up 19 feet away.
Not a good look for the situation we were in. You know, not all the rounds are going to be solid. And I normally don't do as good on these slower greens. Excuse me, I'm getting that lisp again. Alright, let me reset here. Alright, so, you know, it's going to curl, and then it's going to want to snap it. It's a little steeper at the hole there. I mean, I like this right here.
Well, this one's looking good so far.
Snap at the hole. Thank you. Nice. Yeah. We just got to get locked in on them a little bit.
Fantastic work.
Get some water.
And currently sitting at 2 under par.
That'll help.
You're working with the tape.
All right, here on hole 4, need to make up some ground. I'm sure there's some really low scores this round, and you know there should be. Pretty scoreable round. There's some really good players in here as well. Up 5. 9, right around there, so like 170-ish. Alright, there's probably good with how much we're flighting it. Alright, just make a good swing here. There we go.
Nicely done, playing a little draw shot.
Should be pretty solid, just right of the pin. Which, if you're going to miss there, that's right of the pin's not a bad play. Just because you have more landing if you're a little short. And if you hit the rough, you know, you could not get any rollout or, you know, something like that, and it could really mess up your swing. Add a little power, just a smidge, not much. It's not going to move too much. I mean, it's going to move, but it's not going to move too much. That should be solid right there, I think.
Oh. And
that's a tough one to miss, you know. But sometimes you're going to miss them.
Hole coming up.
Just part of the game.
And the person in first place.
All right, let's get on a run here.
Stroke lead at the moment.
Got to get on a run here.
Oops. Par 5 ahead of us.
Mark that. Okay. Now this is interesting, but there's no reason. Just hit a 2-iron down here, downwind, downhill. Just kind of let the club do the work. Let's make a good swing. A little bit of a pull, but
looks like this
all
one's
good.
Pretty safe. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin.
right. Right here. 9 iron. It is downwind, so we do need all this spin. A little flight would help too. 2, 3 up in a little bit. 9, so like 151. So we're gonna have to swing a 92%. Not much, just a hair to the right. All right, make your swing. A little overswing, but we were playing it aggressive and we mishit it, so it's going to be short anyway, and it's going to work out. So,
Nice shot. Another
sometimes your
birdie
mishit
in
can
right
save
position.
your overswing, and like in that case,
Setting this one
because
up
if you
about
don't,
8 feet
if you
out.
don't know, if you don't perfect it, you don't get your full yardage typically, unless it's like an overswing. I'm talking about your contacts. Obviously, if you don't perfect it
Well
elsewhere,
played to you.
it's you're not going to get your
You're
distance
at
with
4 under
rhythm or
par for the
something.
day.
But with your contact points, it does affect your business or your business.
Wind is
Gosh,
blowing left to
your
right on this one.
distance. Sorry, it's been a long day. Yeah, I mean, I could obviously clear it. I don't think there's any way I make the next shot over there. I don't think the likelihood of me making the next shot is any more than any other shot. So let's just throw a little draw, backspin, 4 iron over here. Let it do its thing. Boom, it's right here in the middle. Hopefully not too far up that slope.
Okay. Second
Nope,
shot
just
on the
fine.
6th.
Got a little more of a launching pad here because of this slide up slope. So it's basically you're gonna have a lot more trajectory on your flight or on your shot. So you're gonna have more flight. You're gonna get more spin. All those things. So just a little bit of spin with the P-dub. Up 3, 9, somewhere around there. Just a dash more, and then go up. I'm just gonna go up 1, and then 131 might be able to club down. Nah, it's not quite worth it. Let's look at it because it is downwind, so that will help. Just flight it, get rid of a little backspin. That should be solid. Yeah, overswung to make up for it. Hopefully it just kind of sets down here. Yeah, just like that.
I'll approve that.
All right, now hopefully we can't miss that putt. You know what I mean?
Think
Like
this-
we've
that'll
been
be
missing a
birdie.
lot of putts, so let's just knock this one home. All right, and that kind of gets us
That
back
one
on
further
track.
Scored down to 5 under.
I know there's going to be somebody that's like
And
22
now we're
under on this,
teeing
just
her
because
up on the
everything's
7th hole.
drivable. I mean, this is a par 5, and I'm going to be wedging in, so those first few holes are probably going to kill us.
Nicely played.
Just right there
Okay,
in the
this is
middle.
about 155 yards.
All right,
to the pin.
155 out. Pretty stiff wind into. Gonna help. It's gonna make the balloon or the ball balloon. English is hard for me today. So just a little half back probably. It's gonna flight it more, so the wind's gonna affect it more. Really just want to land close to the pin. 4 up. And a little more than 10 because into and down is going to affect differently than side to side. A little down slope. All right. Put a good swing on it. All right. Wasn't my best swing. Got the points. Needed to set.
You're
All
gonna
right.
like that.
That's
won't
one thing with normal
you? Here's a
greens
5
is
foot
you're pretty
putt.
much always going to like
Oh,
always
half a
going to
game.
like
That's in there for the eagle. And after that one, 8
I forgot my
strokes
train of
off
thought
the lead.
because I was making sure I made that putt.
Okay,
'Cause I
careful
was-
of the headwind out there.
Um,
That bunker is
Anyway, it
protected.
must not have
You
been
don't
that
wanna
important.
Get in there.
But normal firmness. So normal firmness, you can pretty much play at the pin. I mean, as you saw there, it's not going to break out or not going to roll out much. Let's see. So down 1, 8 mile an hour, so a little bit more. Just like we did on the last one. Not get my foot stuck on the cord there. All right. Got a good swing on it. I mean, there's not much else to these greens.
That's a good little.
That's what's going to kill us early on is
and that'll be for birdie.
the fact that we didn't make our putts early on or get close to the pin early on. It's just a little down. I'm not going to do too much.
You're showing us how it's done.
Not much to it. I still gave it a little power if you didn't notice.
8 strokes off the lead as we move to the next.
And there's nothing wrong with,
here we go, 9th hole.
Averaging 18 under. And see, this is when, yeah, I mean, we're going to go for it. Obviously, the perfect shot's going to land right here. Flight it a little bit. Almost ignore the down. Full back. 8, 9. Get rid of some back. I mean, I honestly, I'm probably just going to try to hit it in the bunker behind the hole with this swing. If we get lucky and get a good bounce, we get a good bounce. But honestly, like, this is one of those that you're just kind of hoping that you get over the water. Like, but anywhere over the water should be a good look at it.
That was a tee shot. Just
stay there. Slow enough it should stop. Yes. Okay, we played it good. Ended up playing it right on that one. Got a little eagle look.
This is from way out. This one's going left to right pretty hard.
It's going to break quite a bit. You are hitting it a little harder through the first little bit, and then it's going to curl at the end. So I think somewhere around there should be solid. Meh.
Oh.
Not quite.
Okay, here's a 4.
Gave the break too much respect. Just hammer it through.
Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment.
We're missing some eagle opportunities, but it's okay.
Nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can
we're gonna
do
keep
with that.
we're gonna keep going at it. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, there's no sense not going for this one. I don't think we need that though. They're not fast, so I don't need a power drive, and I don't really need backspin. I just need to draw it into this wind, let the wind take it over there to where I'm kind of hoping it goes. Just a hair of backspin because it should bounce, you know, decent. And that way you get a little spin. Short of the hole is better than off the back of the green. Let's just say that. All right, getting the swing dial today now. That's good compared to what we have been doing. All right, now just catch a little spin here. I mean, that's what else? What else could you really want there? I mean, not much. There's not much else you could really want.
What do you think? This one looks like it's breaking to the left.
I had to get a piece of candy or a piece of gum or something. All right, so it's going to break a little to the left. Give it just a hair more power, which is going to give you a comebacker if you miss it. But I think right there should be a good shot.
Got a line on this. Still
there we
has
go.
A chance.
Just make your putts and you can get some eagles. All right, we're coming back now. 11 under. Gosh, if I would have just... This is why I feel like everybody should probably warm up. You probably should warm up.
11 under par,
don't do what I do and not warm up, because that's just not the smartest decision you can make, you know?
The 11th hole is a par 5.
And also, thank you guys so much for the views, man. I've got the YouTube metrics up over here on all the views so far. I mean, last hour alone, we're at 30. You know, we're averaging over 30 an hour for the past day and a half. I mean, that's amazing, dude. Or since 1 p.m. yesterday, I guess, or noonish. And it's a little more than that. But, I mean, right now, what is it, 4:49 in the last 49 minutes? We're up to 30. Which is, you know, that's awesome. Never really expected that. Sorry for the break from the action. I just felt that was necessary. Also, does anybody else get burps when you eat a charbroiled like burger or something? Like I stopped going to Hardee's and stuff, but I went to this place down the street and I think it was charbroiled. It definitely tasted charbroiled. Anyway, normal shot setup, up on the left, down on the right, and let the wind take it. Not a whole lot to it. Slight pull.
Well done. Okay, second shot on the 11th.
Also, like, focus on correction too. If you don't have a good swing, if you're like looking at my swing, like how's he replicate that? Go learn what your correction is. Thank me later. I spent hours, at least 10 hours on correction alone, just testing it. Not even playing, just testing it. I spent probably 5, 6, 7,000 VC respecking, and then I found the like what is comfortable to me with my build. And if you're curious about that, join the Discord. I'll shoot it over to you, whatever you want. I'm not stingy with my setup. So 130, let's flight it a little bit. Get rid of a little bit of that, maybe get lucky and it bounces in. Alright, hit your shot. Ooh,
I like the shape on this.
I talked too soon on my swings there, didn't I?
All day.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong.
About 8
But...
feet from the cup.
All right, this I'm just gonna hammer at the lip. And I'm
wonderful
lucky
shot.
because apparently the foot lie went left or the game
Currently
lies.
ahead by
Maybe
one
both.
stroke.
Excuse me. Here on number 12. Let's get something going here. So we got a little bit of slope behind us here. We want to get some backspin, obviously. Not too much because they're still soft. Just enough to where it won't just take off down that hill. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I like that right there. Just put a good swing on it. Should be a decent shot. Get you a putt at another birdie here.
That sounded good.
All right, let's just hope she doesn't spin too much. Just kind of stop
yeah,
right there.
That's gonna do just fine.
Yeah, that's great. I will take that every time.
Here we go. This putt for the bird.
Give it a little more power here. Just right on that lip because it is going to break because they're slower.
There on the course today. Birdie number 6. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole.
Yeah, like I said, we got some low rounds in here.
And the 13th hole is before.
Yeah, that's what you get when you kind of have some par 4s like this that are just very reachable. Like here, I'm hitting a 2-iron into a slope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this, in theory, this could be an albatross hole if you were to hole in one. What is a par, par 3 essentially. See if it's decent. A little left. I need that kick. I need a hard kick, right? Not the little one I was expecting.
Look at you go.
I mean,
putting for eagle here now.
Putting for eagle like this right here, you can't beat.
This one's about 7 feet away.
Just like you learned from the last one, it is going to break. I mean, that's basically the best you can do here. It's going to break. So respect the break. I mean, you got to. You've got to respect the break.
Okay, next hole.
Otherwise, you're going to miss the shot. And yeah, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be sitting there missing the shot.
Right here.
All right, here's another gettable eagle here. I mean, we may not be out of this if we can just keep getting eagle ops. Let's flight our driver. I mean, in reality, landing anywhere around here is just fine. The wind should help us some on keeping it from releasing too far. Just make a good shot and should be on the green or close to it. A little pull underswing.
Nicely done. You got some good.
Probably a good thing that I underswung. Maybe. Nah, it's not going to release that far, I don't think. It might.
Look at this. Drive in the green.
Yeah, it would have been a little short if we were stayed on line, but
eagle coming up. That's all right.
Another eagle putt. Guaranteed bird. I mean, pretty much nothing you can be upset about. I mean, really, there's nothing you can be upset about. This might be straight by the time it's all said and done. You got a little bit going to the right. and then it goes back to the left. I think I'm just going to play this like, let me look above here. I think I'm going to play it just right, left, center, because your first break typically overrides your second break.
This one out pretty good.
Well, I closed it, but
still on track.
Would have been an either
And
way.
it drops.
So there's
Well
another
done.
eagle. I think I'm
Fantastic.
seeing how everybody was shooting really well
Looks like our
on this
leader is
round.
ahead
Those
by
2 pars
3
still hurt.
strokes at the
Man,
moment.
22 under. All right, let's go get them. Let's go get them,
Let's
boys
see what happens here
and
on
girls.
the 15th.
Gamer girl? Reminds me of a video. This guy was like, girl? Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, drive this down here. You know, half up, half down. You know the drill.
Oh, that was a fine
Let it
swing.
kick a little right.
Fine swing.
There we are.
This one's about 175 to the pin.
175 out on a par 5. Do we have an eagle streak in us here? Let's hope so. 7 iron. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, you've seen they're not rolling out a whole lot. Got a little into wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit. 7, 8. Give it a little bit of a draw into that. A little bit of slope right. And 1 more yard for the slight up. Not even a yard. Pulling again.
Little draw shot
But
here.
that's just fine. That might actually be a good thing that I pulled it a hair. But yeah, it doesn't roll out at all. Never really got a chance to go back into that wind. Just
Here's
held
a
up my draw.
14-foot putt. This one's breaking left to right.
Here's a tough eagle. Probably toughest one we've had in a while. I'm not going to add power because it's not been going well for me so far. Let's see here. Or at least it didn't early. And I'm talking myself into adding a smidge. I think I overplayed it still. Yeah.
Ooh, that was
I kind of saw, the more I looked at it, the more I was like, I don't
Here's
think
your
it's going to
look
break
at
that much.
birdie. And
There
that
we go.
goes in for
Birdie's
birdie
okay.
Number 7 today. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the
I
moment.
wonder if that's that same fly from yesterday
And
that's
now,
just
number 16.
can't
par
get
three.
enough of me. All right, 9 iron into a par 3. A lot of backspin over this ridge. Not all of it, just decent amount. A little bit of fade. Short a little. 9 yards. Gonna have to hit a 93% shot here. Didn't love that, but it's okay. So normal greens aren't gonna kill you. The pull gets rid of the
There's another
overswing,
green in red.
as we've
I'm
covered
liking it.
earlier.
8-footer here in front of us.
Alright, so I'm just going to play the edge because of that foot lie. Yeah.
Nice putt. I like the
That's
way
why you
he's
don't give it
shaping
up, because
that
if
for
you saw
second
that foot
in a
lie,
row
it
of
was going to
birdies.
basically push you a little bit right before it could break left.
Person in the number 1
And
spot
yeah,
is
it's just
ahead
one of
by
those
3
situations
strokes
where you
currently.
just got to be careful. Alright, let's see if we can
Well,
get a couple
see if we
more
can
here.
Use the tailwind on this hole.
No advantage to this one. Sucks, but we're going down to a 2 iron. Yeah, it's fairly flat. I mean, like, this is historic 1-rounders. Sometimes they're a little bit easier over here. So I typically use it as one of my first rounds of the day. A little bit open, but nothing
That
hurt.
swing
We're
was
just throwing
to
it out
die
in the
for.
fairway. You're hitting an iron anyway. Got a nice
Here's
little
our second
upslope
shot
blanching
on the
pad.
17th.
Blanching pad.
Maybe you want to dial
Dude.
a little backspin in here.
Someone
This
give
is
me a hooked on phonics,
downslope that could
please.
be dangerous around
It's
the pin.
bad right now. Alright, anyway. Downslope. Give it some back, especially with the downwind. So we'll do the wind first since we're at max. 11, then up 2, and we'll go to 3 here. And so there's 2 things. With your upslope, you're going to hit it higher, and the wind's going to affect it more. So you need to hit it further, but the wind's going to affect it a little bit more. So we're just going to add like a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to go to 124 because I think that wind's going to just help it push down. Gosh dang fly. I got to stop opening my door during the day for fresh air. A little bit of an open, but it's all right. We're just going to end up a little short of the pin, I think.
Nicely struck.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. Get another shot in here for bird. Give it a little power. You know it's going to break. Just let it do its thing.
Our current leader is up there.
Not a whole lot to it.
2 strokes currently.
All right, let's go get one more. See what we can do here.
Okay, now on to the par 4, 18th hole.
And more views coming in. Thank you guys so much, man. I really appreciate it. Never thought I'd be getting this many views ever, let alone this quickly. All right, so we got a par 4, probably the longest hole in the course, I'm guessing, from the red tees.
Looks like this one
Swing's not as good as it was earlier,
fairway.
but it's still serviceable.
And this one's about 85 yards to the pin.
85 yards into the
Just
wind.
2 strokes away from our
All
great
right,
leader.
so we don't need spin because the wind's going to want it to spin on its own. I'm going to just pretty much let it hop up there and stop automatically. 1, 2, 3. And since we're only hitting 90%, I'm only playing like 5 or 6 wind. And then if we're a little bit more for the upslope, and you'll see why the wind's not going to affect it that much because it never gets to the apex. It's not quite as high as it should be.
Need to sit.
And if it spun the right way there, we'd have been all right.
On the green, medium length putt
But
here
we
to
got a
go.
little putt
I'd take it.
to knock her home here, finish a good round.
And the
All right.
drops, and we're done.
Well, there we go. There's a solid round.
And with
Let's see where we finish.
Finish with a current ranking of number 2 on the leaderboard.
Second place.
Well,
Can't be
on
mad at
behalf of
second. Let's see
myself
where we
and
ended
the
up
team
here.
at
But
HPG
hey, thank you guys for watching.
2K
Please hit
24
that
thanks
like,
for playing.
subscribe button, man. It helps a
We
lot.
needed to.
A lot of you are watching. I hope you're enjoying the video, and just let me know below what you're liking so far about the content. Good round, Rai and Pro Tasty. Those are my guys. I appreciate it, guys. Much love. Until next time. Peace.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.